Hi, this is Mike. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for watching this first. It'll explain pretty much everything and then you'll have the notes to go from. But I just wanted to make this video because it's a lot easier in here to watch and see what's going on rather than just read a note. So this is going to explain each grade level's projects currently and some extra things you can do if they finish. Um, I work from a web page that I made, which is right here. And when you log on, it'll look like this. It's set up by grade, so it's very easy. Right now, the kindergarten class is working on this fall fingerprint project. So if you click on there, they're at different stages of this project. And you can see I make tutorials of everything. So you can kind of gauge where they are. Most of them are doing the painting of the sky and grass, and then their fingerprint painting the leaves on at the end, and I'll explain that where all that is. And that's kindergarten. First grade is working on this primary and secondary color balloon project. And again, most of them are in between doing the primary, red, yellow, and blue, and doing the smaller green, purple, and orange. Again, there's tutorials for everything: how to make the balloon, how to color it in, how to use each color, each of the primary colors in each of the panels. On the board, I'll show you I made a larger version of the balloon so you can see the steps. On each project, I have how they're going to be graded and their I can statements. So for this one, it's 50 points. Normally projects are like 25 points, but they're doing actually 2 balloons, so I'm counting it as 2 projects because it takes them so long. And for the third graders, they're doing this Claude Monet picture. They're actually doing this painting, then this painting. This is Dusk at Venice. This one is the lily pads picture. And they're using chalk. Once they were done doing their chalk, they're going to use these construction paper crayons to use it. And again, here's the tutorials, what it looks like before they start, how they sketch it in, how to use the chalk, how I'm grading them, what I'm looking for on everything, enrichment, remediation, all that good stuff. And let me show you real quick where everything is for the room. On my desk, I'm sitting at my desk in the corner. On my desk, these are the examples of each of the projects right here. These are the Monets, the third grade Monets, if you'd like to see an example. This is actually a second grade project that they're finishing, this warm and cool color project. The second grade is actually working on this optical illusion picture right here. I think I skipped this MC Escher project with their name, using their name. You can see mine is camouflaged in there. And again, I have all the videos, how to make the letters, how to color in, how you're just basically switching colors every time you get to a new area. So the background of this one is orange, even though this section is brown. It's brown because the letter goes into the orange section. This background is brown with orange, and then it rotates. Orange, brown, orange, brown, orange. Then this row is brown, then orange, and it flip-flops. So they can use whatever 2 colors they want. This one I just happen to use Brown's colors. And there's the example. So you'll have a good idea of what they're doing as well. But back this is the first grade project. Okay, that's the finished project. Everything for the first grade project is on this back table. Okay, the balloons, the big and small paper for the balloons, the blue paper, and the folded paper down there in the corners for the clouds. Here is my schedule. This whiteboard has the whole schedule for the whole week with times, so you'll know who's coming. When you see something like this Mrs. Lowe's class, and then it's outlined in purple. This is a duty. So the duties have the teacher's name with a purple box around them. If they want to mount their work, here is the black and white paper to do that. There's the glue sticks and the scissors and the cans. These are the crayons. These are just separate crayons. These are not the ones that the third graders are using. Those are just regular crayons. Those are all the markers that all the kids are using. Pencils and erasers will be in this corner. And here's an extra box of pencils hidden in there, right there, for you to use. The drawers along this side of the wall, these are Monday's classes. Monday's classes are over here by the fire exit. So it's Monday, starts with Mrs. Becker. Tuesday starts with Garcia. Murray is Wednesday, Stainbrook's Thursday, and Hollers is Friday. All of the classes go from the start of the day down towards the end of the day. When you're looking at the tables, that's table 1. This is table 2, I'm sorry. This is table 3, and table 4 is over here. Okay, so when you enter the room, that's where all the stuff is. These are the art shirts. They can put on an art shirt when they come in. Out the door is the sink that we wash up in, and there's cans in case they need cans of water for anything. And you'll need that for the kindergarten projects. Here are the watercolor paints. I leave them open so that they don't fill up so they don't get all muddy and like soft and turn into mush. So those are on there. These are the construction paper crayons that the third graders are using right here. Here's the paint that we're using for the flowers, or not for the flowers, but for the leaves of the trees. And I just put them out on these plates, and I'll put a little bit out at a time, and then it will dry up at night. Here is the how to make the balloon a actual diagram, and then I have the steps, like here's step 1, here's step 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. Okay, the projector, here is the remote for the projector. You can turn it on and off with the power switch. Other than that, I think in the note, I've described all the rest. Lunch and prep are back to back. So lunch and prep starts at 11:30 until 12:50. So half is lunch, half is prep. Except on Tuesdays. Tuesday lunch is at 10:40 to 11:30. Then you go down and help Mrs. Faulkner. That's one of those additional duties. And by additional duty, I mean in the morning I have kindergarten duty with Mrs. McCurdy outside the south door, which is the closest door right out here when you're walking out of the art room back to the main hallway. And we just watch the kids come in the morning, make sure they get out of the cars and come right into the building. And then in the afternoon, we keep them in the lined area that you'll see out there, and then we get them to each of their cars. Besides that, if you have any questions, just have Mrs. McCurdy shoot me a message, text message. She has my number. That's probably the best way. And if there's anything else, she is kind of sees what we do because her room is right next door to us. She's the Title I reading teacher, does an excellent job. And I think that should be it. But if there's any more questions, just let me know. Please take the folders out, put the folders back in. Any painted pictures go in the drying rack, and then the next morning I put them back in their class drawer. So try to keep everything as straight as possible. It's hard because we have so many classes. So that's the best way. And other than that, I think that is it. Besides the note. So thanks a lot, and thank you.